God, it's booting up. Looks like we're connected. Looks like it's gonna work. Right? Yep. Alright, so that's working. Let's go. Make sure the bot can chat. That's what I tried to do. There you go. Oh, it's noisy. Alright, let's go. Let's get the stream going. Just my moderator account. Not sure if I actually need the sounds on, do I? Hopefully I'll get it tonight. Honestly, I would love to have a fast shiny tonight. That'd be great. Like, considering how fast we can do these, I'm hoping to get it tonight. Like, since these are really fast resets, and I've cooked up over 10,000 encounters on this game already, like, that'd be great. What am I going for next? It depends. So I'm gonna I definitely want to go for Giratina, but like I said, if I hit the sub goal, I gotta go for Meryl. And if I still want to go for Azurill, but like, again, I need to wait for it to be in the Trophy Garden, so. Dang, how many fossils you have? 93 fossils. I cloned them back in 1.1.0 because I'm like, I ain't dealing with resets. Because it takes way too long to find fossils, so I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm just going to clone them and use them. You know? I did realize, though. So you know how they fixed Synchronize working on, the Poke Radar? Well, apparently, Synchronize working on gift Pokemon was a glitch, because Synchronize no longer works on gift Pokemon. Which is bullshit. It's full odds, it's 1 in 4096. But yeah, so if you look at these, right? I'll about this, and it's got Adamant Nature Synchronize. If we go into summary, these are not adamant. Which is so stupid, because Synchronize is supposed to work on gift Pokemon, but it's not. So they must have thought, oh, well, that's a glitch, and we'll patch it for the Poke Radar. Rather, so it seems like they patched it, made it work with the Poke Radar, but made it not work on the fossils. So, it's kind of stupid. And it's not something anyone's reporting either. Like, because based on what I read, it used to work on the fossils. Now it doesn't. So. They love messing things up, lol. Yeah, like, can they just focus on things that are important? Like, add online features, add better online features. Fix the goddamn menu screen, fix following Pokemon. Fix the shiny charm. Because I can look this up on my phone. Synchronize working on fossil Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond. I don't want a YouTube result. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, shiny right now. Nope. Yeah, I'm eating some. How can you tell it's Lay's? How can you tell it's Lay's? Like, how can you tell the brand name? I don't know how. I mean, I know that you can tell it's chips, but how can you tell the brand? No more shaman hunting? No, they patched it out and my game auto updated. So yeah, no more shaman hunting. But I've gotten 3 shinies since shaman, so I can't complain. Does Synchronize work on fossil Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond? 222. $223. What's good? What's good, Derpachu? Welcome to the stream. I'm just actually going to grind up fossils tonight instead of ending it early. Haven't quite finished the bot stuff, but it just sounds different when you eat them. Like, I know you're not eating Pringles. But Pringles, Pringles sound basically the same, don't they? Well, I guess Pringles are a little bit softer. You're right, they do sound a little different. But how do you know it's not Ruffles? Like, it could be Ruffles. You know, Ruffles don't sound any different. I mean, it's not Ruffles, but it could be Ruffles. I finally got my Shining Shaman yesterday after 35 days. Congrats, Scissor. Major congrats. Unfortunately, my game updated, so I could not get my Shaman, but I've gotten 3 shinies through methods since then, so I'm happy. The crunch when you bite into the chip is different. Ruffles will sound harder. How? But the fact that you know that, like, that is just so weird. Like, that is weird that you can tell what kind of chip I'm eating just by the sound. Like, is that not weird? What's dope is I got it on New Year's Day. Nice. Oh, you know what's weird? There are a lot of people who got their shinies on New Year. Like, I had a lot of people come into my chat and I'm like, yeah, I got this one New Year's Eve or this one New Year's Day. Like, 10 days and no shiny Palkia. Bad boy hours. Yeah, that's sad. Really is sad. You really deserve that Palkia soon. Like, you don't deserve to be one of the 12,000 club. I was one of the lucky ones and got him after about 60-ish resets. Yeah, I remember that. But like I said, because of the fact that I've racked up over 10,000 encounters on this game, right? So theoretically, this Cranidos should be really quick. Even though I've done 3 method hunts, the method hunts were all methods, so theoretically, full odds should be, you know. Well, I don't know, man. I'm a bigger guy and I know my chips, I guess. So can I call you Barrel? Like, that's not meant to be an insult. Like, I watched Steins Gate recently, and it was like, they called him Barrel as a nickname in the future. And I think that, based on what you say, that might be a fun little nickname. Because, you know, I nickname people in chat all the time. Feels brand new playing the game regularly again? Yeah. Bro, this man really knew what chip you were eating based off of a sound. What are you, Morbius? No, apparently he's just barrel tighter. Yeah, but you know what I find funny is that you know, if you look into John Titor and the so-called time traveler from this dystopian future, right? You look at some of the things he said, and like, it's kind of unbelievable that what he said might actually come to pass, you know? Like, there are a lot of big companies that are doing what he said in his writings, so it's just kind of weird if you look into it. And I only did research into John Titor after watching Steins Gate. That's the funny thing. So. The guy who was referenced in Steins Gate, he's a real person. Like, if you look at it, there's an actual person named John Titor. Well, person as in someone who claims to be from the future. And I'm not saying I believe in time travel. I'm just saying that if you look at this dystopian future prediction and the year that it happens, like, it's not far off from where we might go in the near future. You know, that's all I'm saying. Because there was a real... Someone claimed to be John Titor and actually wrote about time travel and being from a dystopian future. Like, they're supposedly a real person based on my research. But, you know, I'm a dumbass, sometimes gullible too, so you can't always trust me. But if I were to look him up... Yeah, John Titor is a pseudonym used on several bulletin boards during 2000 and 2001 by a poster claiming to be an American military time traveler from 2036. Titor made numerous vague and specific predictions regarding calamitous events in 2004 and beyond, including a nuclear war. So, like, there was someone who used that alias who claimed to be a time travel in the real world. But then again, if you also look into the claims he made, right, you could theoretically, like, I think I believe more in UFOs and stuff than time traveling. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the physics behind it, there's some pretty weird physics going into time traveling. Because theoretically, you could claim to be from any time and say that there was some kind of, you know, dystopian future. And then that dystopian future could just happen to come into pass, or that event could just happen to come to pass, right? Although, I guess if we're looking at it from a Steins Gate perspective, if you could theoretically send data to the past rather than people, it could theoretically be possible that the alias was just something online in the form of data, giving that information. If multiverse theory is true, he's technically from a different universe. You know, after watching Steins Gate, I think Steins Gate has a better answer to a multiverse than anything else. Because in Steins Gate, again, spoilers, there is no multiverse per se. There's world lines, and that there are major world lines and then minor ones. And depending on if you were to change a certain event, it would just shift what world line you're living in. So it's a lot more intriguing of a theory than multiverse, because multiverse is just multiverse. People say UFOs are time travelers. Yeah. That's like bullshit though. Like, honestly, that seems like bullshit to me. Honestly, like, that's what it seems like to me. Kind of like Dragon Ball Z. I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, so I wouldn't know. I can't get into Dragon Ball, personally. It's too long and confusing. I also don't like the fight scenes in Dragon Ball. Like, I don't like this rapid punching of each other. I like well-choreographed fights where you can actually see the movements. Like... That's like, I like things that are well thought out and choreographed, not just punch, 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 punch. And I think I've said that before. You know, like, that's not to say it's bad, it's just not to my personal liking. I just like well choreographed sword and martial art fights. Let's see. No way, they have a book written? Maybe like a Cambridge. Cambridge has information on it, that's funny. The fact that one of the most esteemed universities in the world has information on John Titor. Well, of course. 100% aliens exist, so like if the universe is constantly expanding, then there are infinite possibilities for aliens to exist. Yeah, theoretically. The biggest issue with aliens, right, is one thing that very few, like, alien movies tend to forget is the fact that even if aliens existed, there's a very low probability that they could actually breathe our atmosphere and live in our atmosphere because of the different evolutions. Like, if you'd consider, let's say theoretically, a species evolved on Mars, right? Mars has a very different atmosphere to Earth's at the current moment in time. Therefore, because Mars' atmosphere is different, that creature would not be able to live on Earth because Earth's atmosphere is way too different. We could all be the dumbest of dumb floating out in a space rock. Honestly, millennials are why I'm convinced aliens have not approached us yet. Because they're like, that generation of humans is dumb. We should not let them fuck up our systems too. Like, could you imagine if something like... Let's imagine that there was an actual, like, Star Trek kind of thing where there's actually a United Federation of Planets and Earth were to join it. Could you imagine what the lefty-loos and the right-wings would do to the United Federation of Planets if there actually was one? Like, they would, like, tear it apart from the inside out, just like they're doing on U.S. government, or not just the U.S. government, but governments all over the world. Like, it'd be a shit show, but rather than just being a planetary shit show, it'd be a universal shit show. You know? But yeah, we are literally the dumbest of the dumb floating on a space rock. With very few who actually excel. And you know a funny thing? Gamers tend to be the dumber ones. Sorry, I'm just saying that people who are addicted to gaming tend to be the dumber people who can't, like, do anything else. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? Trump made the Space Force a couple years back for a reason. Yeah, I mean, I know people laughed at that, but, like, it seems like a cool idea, right? Having this thing that you can have that, you know. And the funny thing is, they literally ripped off the Star Trek logo for the Space Force logo. Like, the Space Force logo is literally the Federation logo. It's great. Yeah, it is an interesting thing to think about. Let's see. Around 1998, internet postings began appearing under the alias Time Travel Zero. This alias was later replaced by John Titor, and as such, I'll designate the post's authors. Remarkably, Titor claimed to have been time-traveled from 2036 on a mission to retrieve an IBM 5100 in 1975. Titor refrained from public appearances, and any evidence for his story remains web-bound, but before closing shop, March 24, 2001, he described various future events. Y2K is a disaster. Many people die on the highways when they freeze to death trying to get warmer weather. Cancellation of the Olympics after 2004 due to world conflict. America will soon be engaged in a civil war with itself, a civil war that will see the beginnings of during 2004 and 2005, escalating until it is indisputable by 2008. Isn't that when the market crash happened? So 14 years in the future? 14 years in the future from now. But during his time, like you're talking, during that time, it was different. And but like I said, like if you look at that, like let's analyze that. Let me keep going for a second. I gotta still hunt. I just can't really multitask very well. Like I can try, I guess. Unless all other life forms were assimilated into one single hive mind, like Dead Space, and us humans are the only other life forms left. I don't like thinking about that. Yeah, I don't like thinking about that either. I hate thinking about a hive mentality. Like I agree with individualism. I like people being able to express myself. It's one of my biggest issues with socialism and communism is there really isn't a whole lot of individualism within those things, let alone it being a failed economic state, in my opinion. Like, you know. Yeah, if we look at that Civil War claim, right? Let's see. 2008 was the crash of the market. But what if we change his timetables? What if we say that he was 10 years off? Or let's say, because many people are saying that we're going into a civil war here pretty soon anyways. So what if his timetable was just off? Or it was delayed. Let's see, who was the president during 2004 and 2005? I just like thinking about this stuff. 2008 was Obama and the market crash, yeah. Which is kind of an interesting coincidence, though. Because if you look at civil wars, specifically the original Civil War from the 1800s, it started because of economics. I know a lot of people say that slavery was the main reason, but realistically, it was mostly economics. And slavery had to do with economics, right? So that's kind of where it ties in. Where it was an economic issue that slavery involved. Bush is 2004. Yeah, so a lot of very controversial opinions, right? Because I know Bush and Obama both had some very controversial opinions from both sides. Which is weird to think about. Like, what would have happened if the market hadn't crashed? Because, again, the Civil War was caused by economic issues. In fact, that's realistically why people are theorizing that we'd go into another one here in the future. Is because of the fact that if you look at Americans' economic state, it's very, very bad. Inflation has this massive exponential curve, right? And people don't like it. They don't like the fact that the federal government is causing such high inflation rate, right? That was other factors as well, because, you know, there's 4 or 5 big things that cause inflation, right? So you have to consider each one individually. Just interesting to think about. Oops, I'm a little early there. I guess we can keep reading. Let's see. Y2K predictions is diminished after 1st January 2000. One wonders how America could settle a civil war other than with itself, or do so disputably for 3 years. Titerists still found signs of civil war in 2008. This equivocal civil war fizzles until global nuclear war kills 3 billion people in 2015. On the plus side, hats are popular in 2036. The main thing I was focusing on is the fact that in 2036 there's kind of this, you know, after all this war and shit, there's some kind of dystopian society. But another Cranidos. Okay, don't yell at me. Whoa. This is interesting. Let's keep this conversation going. I like this conversation. Maybe we can look at Wikipedia. You know, Wikipedia is always correct. You know, Wikipedia always, never uncredible. No clue what I'm going to do 14 years from now. Hope I have a lot of money. Honestly, doesn't everybody? That's kind of why I like the Person series so much, even though I never played it because it really emphasizes the need for freedom and truth. Yeah, for real. Oh, Persona. That makes more sense. I've played, I think, 1 Persona game, so that makes sense, so. Like, I think that, especially under COVID, you just... In 2022, between COVID and all these big companies, like, you're kind of seeing this individualism dwindle down, right? You're seeing people group up with their ideologies, and there are these massive groups of people who all share almost identical ideologies and beliefs, which is very dangerous. And you look at these big governments and big corporations, and, like, some of them are taking a lot more than they need to. And that's kind of where I was going with it. Is like, you know, maybe by 2036, all the big corporations and big governments have taken over. Like I said, Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't seen that one all the way through, but I've definitely heard of it. But, you know, funny thing, I once wrote, I think it was like a little blog post kind of thing, because I remember in my English class, I think we were actually talking about individualism, and I wrote a post about how Pokemon actually allows you to express your, yeah, exactly, the people who aren't the same as them get booted out of this social society. And it's a very dangerous way of thinking. Like, if you listen, I like listening to Jordan Peterson because he's very down to earth about his, you know, he's a psychiatrist and he's very down to earth about, you know, his history and his beliefs. One of the things he talks about is he talks about the dangers of victimhood, right? Is if one group victimizes themselves and view themselves as the victims, and then view someone else as an oppressor, right? Like, for example, a great example of this is actually the Jews and the Germans during World War II, right? So the Germans were taught to believe that the Jews the Jews had everything against them, right? The Jews were controlling all economics, the Jews were controlling this and that, and then that victimhood led them to follow Hitler and go down this very dark path that led to World War II. Yeah, that's a very simplified explanation of it, but you can see a lot of parallels between that and the modern world, right? If you look at the victimhood, there are a lot of people who are comparing it, and I'm not saying that we should directly compare them, right? Because I think that would be a logical fallacy. But if you compare certain aspects of them, then there are a lot of similar aspects to them that you have to kind of consider. So, just an interesting thing to think about in general. But because capitalism allows the stupid to thrive. I know that kind of sounds mean, but it's true. I think capitalism allows stupid people to thrive, and that's not a bad thing. Like, you don't have to be inherently intelligent to survive, right? You can be someone who's not as intelligent, who doesn't necessarily have as much skill, and still be able to make money and live in the world, right? Like, for example, a gamer, like, they might not be the most intelligent person in the world. You know, they might not be able to do the best. They might not be the best at communication and actually functioning, but they can still find their place by doing something and be able to make money off of it, right? You can essentially turn your hobby into a way to make money, and you don't have to be necessarily have to be intelligent to do that. Like, yes, it helps to be intelligent, but you don't necessarily have to be. And that's kind of the point I'm making. Is that you don't have to be intelligent to thrive in capitalism. And there's also no one forcing information down your throat, right? You don't have to learn anything, right? As much as the education system tries to get you to learn stuff, you don't have to take any of it in, right? It's not like you can fail all your classes and it's on you. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm kind of done with that topic. Like, I need a segue. So. Tyler said that he's selected for the mission. Wonder if Streamlabs is chat. What is it? Let's see. Omaha, Nebraska would be the new U.S. capital. Someone could have the most completely disgusting and depraved opinion, and I will still listen to their opinion before I say anything, and I think that's the way most people should do things. Yeah, for real, like, you have to be willing to hear people out before you can criticize them. I think so many people will just yell and scream at you before you can even get your opinion out there, right? And I think that's a big issue, is, you know, you have to be willing to hear them out without censoring their information and their opinion. Which is one of the biggest issues. especially when they try and censor information. It's like, you know, if you censor the racist, you have no way to know that he's a racist. So, like, by giving them the freedom to be a racist online, you know that they're racist, and you can kind of do it. Same with pedophilia. I mean, this is a good segue into the pick a side YouTube thing, where, well, let me read that. About to head off for the night. Good luck in your hunt. Alright, night, man. Have a good night. Because if you look into the pick a side YouTube thing, the claim that he makes is that in censoring information around pedophilia because it's a darker subject, you end up putting the potential victims at risk because they're unable to get that information. So that kind of plays into it, right? Like, without allowing this information, it can actually hurt people because you have no way to know what their actual intentions are. Without being able to post these receipts and discuss these receipts, you never know that these people have a dark past, right? Just, like, it's just a fucked up world we live in right now. Like, we're living in the most technological advanced age, but, like, people are stupider than ever. I mean, you got people who couldn't even smash rocks together. And figure out, like, pound a nail in with a rock. And there's another interesting thing regarding that is there's kind of this interesting theory about de-evolution, and it's like, I don't subscribe to it, but I think there are interesting aspects to it, right? Like, one of the interesting aspects to it is that people become stupider and stupider, and that in becoming stupider, it's actually a devolution kind of thing. It's just interesting to read into. So, like, I just like reading into weird shit and then discussing it. We're getting closer to 300. Fine, I'll go outside, you asshole. I hate how he yells at you. He's just like, yeah, he just yells at you randomly. And it's like, bro, I get it. You want me to go outside? Quit yelling at me. See, what do I want to watch on my phone or listen to on my phone? Or what do I want to talk about in general? I noticed after I kind of stopped talking about philosophy, people kind of died off. So hard to see if this Palkia is shiny on an OLED screen. You do realize that it's easier to see if it's shiny on an OLED screen than on a regular one, right? Like on a regular screen, it's a lot more difficult. And the crazy thing is, like, if you look into Windows 11, like, they're literally, with Windows 11, they can literally send your information to the government, and it's really hard for you to stop them to do it. Like, you can't just rewrite your IP address because it's not based on your IP address anymore. It actually tracks it through hardware in the machine. That's why I'm shifting to Linux. I will never get a Windows 11 machine. I'm going to shift to Linux. Because, like, some of the shit that Windows 11 has is fucking crazy. Like, the government does not need to see my search history and my, you know. Looks more pink, to be honest. Yeah. But it's easier to see on an OLED screen because the OLED screen is way better than the LED or than the classic screen. Come on. But I can see why you'd have a hard time seeing it. But I've got mine hooked up to a monitor right now, and I think it'd be easy to see just fine, so. Kind of hoping to do more than 120 an hour, but I guess while I'm talking, I'm a little bit slower. So, because I'm talking to people, I think it's going to go a little slower. That could have been. Oh, we're done. Okay. Let me just double check the Pokedex entry real quick. Let's see, come on. Check this out, his bike's full of drugs. Okay, so no Ramperness. We should probably also go see what's going on. We burn down homes and businesses. So what do you want to talk about, Derpichu? I know everyone kind of fell out after the philosophical conversation. Eevee, rip his throat out! Alright, let me check out what's in the trophy garden. Because I want to see if it's Azurill. I need to make sure if it's Azurill I do it, so. So I'm going to check that out right quick. Oh, what can I talk about? Without chat, I'm nothing. I'm nothing without chat. Hey yo, just hopping on real quick to say good luck. Alright, thanks Flint. See you around. Thanks for stopping in for a few minutes and thanks for the luck. I really need it. Never mind, I'm too late. No, I didn't get it. I'm checking the trophy garden real quick. So I didn't get it. I think the same people are here. They're just not talking because the count never went down. The count went down on my end. Maybe Streamlabs just bugged, but no, it's a bug on YouTube's part. So if you leave the stream and re-enter it, it will have a different view count. So the view count doesn't update once you're in the stream. You have to reset the stream in order for the view count to actually update. Oh wait, again, never mind. Hammer's is going, not you. Yeah. Yeah, so right now if you look at it, it's 3 watching. So it doesn't quite update. It doesn't update unless you leave the stream. I just saw someone say goodnight and thought you were leaving. Oh no, that's fine. I thought you meant I got it. Let's see what it is. Cleffa. Okay. So it's still Cleffa. That's an interesting OST. Hi Spartan76, welcome to the stream. What the fuck? Hi Spartan, yeah, we're at 293 resets, so welcome to the stream. Seems like we're gonna do a little over 100 an hour, if I'm lucky. If I optimize it a little better and stop paying as much attention to chat, I can probably do closer to 200. It's just a matter of, someone got their shiny Cranidos in under 3k resets today, so hopefully that means you'll get yours. I hope, but you can't always compare someone else's luck to your own, right? That's generally a bad preset, so keep forgetting. I need to make sure I talk to him every time to get another one going. Using 2 Joy-Cons. Yeah, Horsey got his today. Oh, Horsey got his today? That's cool. I know a lot of people have been getting him lately, so I figured I'd join the club. Horsey Gaming. How long did it take you to get the fossils you have? Not long. I got like 2 and then I cloned them. I will admit I did clone most of these because I was too lazy to mine for them. And it definitely goes faster because, you know, cause since the reset's 25 seconds, the longer you can not reset for, the faster, the more resets you can potentially do in less time. So that's how I got so many. And that's what I was planning to do that for other fossil hunts in the future, but I guess they'd have to find another cloning glitch in 1.1.3. So, or find a way to revert your game back. That'd be great. Reverting my game back and finishing my hunt. Yeah, that'd be probably the best thing. Horsey Gaming. Oh, Horsey Games got hit, so. Okay, well, good night, Flint. Metroid Dread is kind of hard and it's pretty scary, to be honest. Those M9 things are nightmare fuel and it sounds like they make are just weird. I have not played or seen Metroid Dread, so I would not know. But it definitely sounds weird. We're almost at 300 though, so we might be able to get we might be able to get to 1,000 if I book it long enough. I just don't know if I'm willing to do it that long. I guess it hasn't actually been that long yet. It's only 10:30, so I mean, I guess we can keep going for a while. Get to at least 1,000. Oh no, where'd my headphones go? I need my headphones. Let's go. Let's book it. Let's book it. Dun 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 dun. Short summary of them is they're skinny robot death machines that spider walk towards you. Yeah, God, that does definitely sound really creepy. That sounds very creepy. Honestly, it definitely sounds creepy. And chase you through the area they're in? Holy shit, that sounds awful. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. We're completely fucked. We're completely fucked. Completely fucked. I want to see him get his Cranidos. There's no timestamp for it, so. What up, Meryl? What up, Derpachu? What up, Barton, if you're still here? I think everybody left but you and Derpachu. So welcome to the stream. You're late again, as always. Welcome, Gio. You're late again. You missed our very philosophical conversation. Oh, Spartan showed up at all. Oh, that's how Spartan knew he was there when he got to live. Yeah, you missed a very philosophical conversation about aliens and time travel and advanced technology and advanced physics. It's 50 minutes late, yeah. But you're like, we've already been through 100 encounters, so you're late. So you said that, I wanted to ask you, you said that what's his name sent you a friend request, William. Did you actually accept William's friend request, or did you just ignore it? Cranidos. Cranidos. So how's your day been, Gio? I just ignored William's request? Okay. He stopped after a few days. He stopped sending me anything. He used to try and send me messages and pop in the Discord every now and then, but it stopped. So hopefully we got rid of him for good. So I still need to read up into the guy. Yes, I know. Quit yelling at me. I know I need to get out. I don't want to get out, though. Also, have you tried the commands yet? Derpich, have you tried? I have a couple commands set up, so. If you want to test out the commands, make sure they work still. They should work, though. I started to get worse today, runny nose, clogged throat, and headache. Oh, that sucks. That sounds like a sinus infection. That really sucks. Normally it's a sinus infection. The Discord Insta ones? Yeah. I think they should work now. And I was thinking about it. I was thinking exclamation mark rules. We come up with some rules. Exclamation mark commands to display all your commands. Exclamation mark recent, exclamation mark a very specific shiny, you know. I looked up some common ones and found like rules, commands, and a couple others that I could figure out later. So any dislike and like bots. I mean, dislike and likes are still publicity. Any bad or good publicity is still publicity. So. I wonder if this guy he's talking about is William, because that sounds a lot like what William was kind of doing. The dislike, it might kill me. Unacceptable! Unacceptable! $320. Why can't I send the command? You should be able to. Exclamation mark Discord. You should be able to do it. Exclamation mark Discord. Did it not send through? It should be that. I might have to add you to the list. So I found a list of people who it basically won't filter out any messages by, so I might add you guys to it. Because it seems like that's the only way messages that have fuck and all that other shit in them will go through. Just go off. I'm trying to send the Discord one, it won't let me. Fuck YouTube? Really? That's so stupid. Hold on, let me go to my settings. I will add you to that list of people who it doesn't really give a fuck about. Okay, so we'll add... See if we can find you. Really? His user's right there, YouTube. big. Why can't it find your account? Is there a way I can add you as an approved user in chat? It's so stupid that it won't let you do that. I was gonna add you and make you an approved user, but it won't let me. Like, I can't find your account. Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep trying, you can keep trying, but I guess I'll have to send it in chat every time, because apparently it's not working. Unacceptable! I don't know, fuck YouTube though. Are you ever gonna think about making a Twitch account? I have one, I just don't use it. It's because fuck Twitch. Like, honestly, fuck Twitch and their policies. It's such a toxic place, and if you're not big, you can't make it big. Like, if you're not large or female with large breasts, you can't make it big. If you're not already large and unique, it's really hard to grow on Twitch, and they have some really shitty policies. Like, YouTube has some shitty policies, but not near as bad. Twitch is worse, trust me. Yeah, I know. Twitch is way worse. Considering they have a no ban list and they don't treat people fairly. And, like, it's hard to get big. And you can't really say, like, a lot. They have a lot more banned words. Like, at least if I say something, odds are it won't get taken down. On Twitch, if I say stupid shit, it'll probably get taken down. I think I'm just gonna... What if I just don't count? What if I just go until I go? And count afterwards? Like, would that be difficult? Yeah, I agree with you, Derpich. It's probably way worse. Honestly, it's faster if I don't count. It's like weird how it's faster if I don't count. We're officially an hour into stream though. People can legit get you booted off said platform if they false report you very easily. And I know a YouTuber who's on YouTube because of how toxic Twitch is. I mean, I could say, I think Steve, SMK Gaming, is one of the YouTubers who moved to YouTube. Like, because Twitch was just a bad place for him, so he moved to YouTube full time. And he's just still doing just fine on YouTube. Because he had a big following on YouTube as well. I don't know if that's who you're talking about, but I know Steve, SMK Gaming, definitely moved to YouTube. You ever thought of resetting my step counter? I do, but then, like, with these resets, it doesn't matter. Because, like, as soon as I reset the game, it'll be back at 99,999. So, like, it doesn't really matter, does it? How many Cranidos fossils did he get? I gotta go grab another Dr. Pepper. I'm out of Dr. Pepper, so I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm talking about Zedekai, really nice dude. He's a shiny hunter. Oh, I remember Zedekai. Didn't we talk about rating Zedekai the other day? Hold on. Yeah, we did, huh? I remember talking about. Yeah, I remember didn't we raid Zedekai the other day? I remember talking to him the other day. Anyways, I'm definitely gonna go. Here, I'm not. Should I look at it? I don't know if I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna go get another. Well, I guess I already looked at it. I want one that I'm not gonna look at that I can leave you guys with. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we did or not. I just remember someone suggesting him for a raid. So, alright, I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna go grab another Dr. Pepper. Yes. You go to Iron Island, beat their asses, and then you and Meg, and then you ask it. Or I could trade you one. Or I could trade you a Rio, dude. Okay. Am I kidding? Refill Dr. Pepper. Alright, let's get back into it. Unacceptable! What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, he got it. When did he get it? Yes, I did. shiny. Is it shiny? No, you don't. You don't. I use DS Download Play on my DS Lites all the time. That's not true. Like, I've used DS Lites all the time with Download Play. As far as I know, we'd use Download Play all the time. They literally call it DS Download Play. It's not DSi Download Play. I lost my 3DS along with all the games I had, which included all the Pokemons from Gen 5 and up. Damn, that sucks. Was this one shiny? I don't know. Nope, it wasn't. Will you get down, cat? Huh? I'm debating doing Poipole on the side, but I don't know. I guess I could try and keep track of Poipole, but I really don't want to do Poipole. Forgot, I'm not counting it, am I? Just gonna wait until they're all done. How do you do DS Download Play for DS Lite? You go into the main menu, like you power it off, power it on. DS Download Play is an option in the menu that you can click on. That's assuming you're not hosting it. If you're hosting it, it's a little different. I'm sure there's videos of it online somewhere, though. Cranidos. We got the apple drop beside that tree. Oh man, please remember me. And so chase a dream. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! I got it already! Holy fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, that's dope! I don't even know how many. I stopped counting a little while ago. We'll have to count. Holy shit! I already got it! Apparently. 2 days of using this layout, and I already got it. Okay, I guess we're gonna save right away. And then let's count, because I guess I feel bad now, because I was like, oh, I'll just keep counting. I'll just keep counting, you know. I'll count every 93, right? So I guess we have to go look, again, I never really think I'm gonna react, and then I get them really quickly. Like, I reacted the same way. Like, I never think I'm gonna react really largely. And then all of a sudden I react like that. So we have 39 left. So let's see. 83. What's 93 minus 39? I gotta figure out how many encounters it was in. 93 minus 39 is 54. So we're gonna do, let's see, 293 plus 54. 293 plus 54. 347 encounters. Based on my calculations, right? And we can actually check the boxes for that as well. So if we assume that we had 93, right? If we assume that we had 293 before we started this batch, That one, right? That's right there. That's 323. 323. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42? Is it 42? Oh no, because I have to count 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So yeah, it's 47 if you count the ones in our inventory. Yo, that's dope though. We already got another shiny. And that one's a full odds too. Let's go. Nature guesses. Anyone in chat got a nature guess? And this is another video I gotta edit. I also don't have a layout set up for my next hunt. Like, I want to do Giratina. Anyone got nature guesses, though, in chat? I also definitely want to evolve this thing, depending on its nature, though. I might go for another one, depending on the nature. Yo, Cranidos! Let's fucking go, holy shit. Nature guesses in chat, anyone? Or, I guess I can give my nature guess first. So, I really want it to be Adamant or Jolly. So, I'm going to go with Adamant. I doubt it will be that, because, unfortunately, for some stupid reason, Synchronize isn't working anymore. But... also, I guess I should show that I'm online or something. Like, I can show you my firmware. Like, since there's a hacking issue, I don't really know what to do. What do I show? But, like, I guess I can go into my system. This is my current system version. This is all my console information. Date and time. Like, date and time is synced with internet. If I go in here, it's on. It's synchronized via the internet. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to show anything else to prove it's not hacked after that whole hacking incident. But my Switch is unhackable. It is a version 2 Switch, therefore it is unhackable. I cannot hack it without the custom chipset, and they're expensive, so I can't buy them. So yes, my Switch is unhackable. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to prove, but I hope that works. It is impish nature. What is impish? Yo, that might not be bad. Rock. Let's see. It's weak to fighting. A boost in defense might not be bad. Or I guess I could always switch his encounter. Oh, there was a hacking issue where people have been faking shiny encounters on the internet. So there's this issue with people faking shiny encounters. Unfortunately, people have been faking them. So now you have to show that your Switch isn't hacked in order to prove that it's a legit shiny. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't believe this either, because I was not expecting it to get that fast. Funny enough, though, that could have been the Shaman. Like, that could have been the Shaman. Imagine that. This could have been the Shaman. Anyways, I guess we can throw it out into battle. Let me make sure I save again. Luckily, we could always go for another one. Or go for another fossil hunt, I guess. I guess we throw it out into battle? Geodude? Regular Geodude? Imagine double shiny. Shiny Cranidos. Let's go. Yeah, God, at least... apparently, it's the time of year for, you know what? Since I got a full-out shiny today, you'll get a full-out shiny today. Just switch out, because I can't run. Yo, that's dope. Should we evolve him? No, we have to have him follow behind us, right? Well, what do we hunt next? I have nothing set up. Like, I don't really have any other layouts set up. I guess I could go back to my general layout, but I don't really want to. I guess I could whip up another layout real quick. Let's we run. Let's I guess we can have it follow behind us. Let's go ahead and walk together. Yo, it's so slow. Actually, it's fast when it wants to be. This is actually a half decent walking animation. It's a little slow. That's okay though. I guess if it evolves, it'll be... I was gonna hunt Giratina, but at the same time I'm also thinking, do I really need to hunt Giratina a third time? I already have 2 shiny Giratinas. Well, technically 4 if you count the event ones. I guess I could go get some more fossils tonight. That might not be a bad idea, is going and getting the fossils. It's buggy though. I love him all the same though. He's cute. He's cute. I can always change his nature. I guess I might actually go search for some more fossils. Or release it. Like, I have way too many things in my box that I need to release them. I'm just too lazy to. Could Masuda hunt something? Yo, that's a full odds Cranidos though. I guess I could do Spiritomb again, but I need to make another Spiritomb layout. Should we just go underground and get some... I guess Steve's doing underground. We could do an underground hunt. And see if we can get 2 shinies in a stream. You know what? Let me join SMK's stream, see what his code is. And let's join Steve. If we haven't. Because I think that might not be a bad idea, to joining Steve's underground. Let's see. Where's he at? Underground link code 150. Let me just go and I guess we can put this in my shiny box. Let's go ahead and put it in our shiny box. But thank God for a quick hunt after, you know, I've racked up way too many encounters in this game. It was time for a quick hunt. You know what's funny? This hunt was shorter than the goddamn Eevee with a method. This full odds Cranidos was faster than this method Eevee. Spiritomb? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing Spiritomb. But again, I need a layout for it. Because I started Spiritomb a while ago. But I think we go underground and we get some fossils. Like, that's probably the best option is... Where's he at? Any raider hunts you want to do? Not currently. Like, we could go back to Route 1 and do some raider hunts. Skitty? Eh, not really. I mean, there are a lot of raider hunts that are really cool that I wouldn't mind doing. But I kind of want to go underground, like I said, just join some people in underground, because there are a couple underground streams tonight that people are doing. Spiritomb. Grab you. Underground fossil hunting is cool. Yeah. I think I kind of want to mix it up between regular encounters and, let me go ahead and put you away. Actually, you know, we want to keep you. So yeah. I think we just go underground for a while. Definitely go heal up first, I guess. I'm not sure how many encounters I've done, so. So let's see. Where's he at, though? Like... I'd assume that... Because I think if I join SMK, I can definitely Eterna. Okay, let me fly to Eterna. We'll go underground, and then I'll run and join Steve in the underground. Do we have a smoke ball? I need to give him a smoke ball. Do we have one with the... I know I have a smoke ball somewhere. I just don't know who's holding it right now. Where's my smoke ball? Who has my smoke ball? Where did my smoke ball go? Am I just stupid, or... Where's my smoke ball at? Did I even get this? Oh, there's my smoke ball. Well, I guess we can go fly to Eterna. You know what's funny is another hunt, like, so many people were like, Cuba Life, Lorma, Hearthome, Zacian, is this Eterna? Is this Eterna? Pastoria. Hearththumb, Eterna? Eterna, okay. Let me, I gotta go take a shit real quick. And then I'll be back and we'll do some underground stuff. Yeah, the reaction had me in shock as well. I did not expect to get it that quick. Like, we weren't even 2 batches in, and we're like, oh yeah. The game was like, yeah, we're gonna give you a quick shiny. Like, I was joking. Like, I was joking about it being fast. I'm like, you know, even though I have over 9,000 encounters, you know. Link code 15202288. Alright, we'll see if we get in there with Steven. And then I'm gonna go take a shit break, and then we will go ahead and probably do some fossils and some underground hunting. So where's this fire room that he's in? Where's he at on the map? Where's he at? Which room is he at below Eterna? Which room is he at? Yeah, this is not the right room. Where's he at? This is not Eterna City, is it? It's way off of Eterna. Can I make it bigger again? So where's he at on this map? Is he all the way down over there? I think he's down over there. Well, I guess we gotta go find that area. Skitty. Funny enough, Skitty's my swarm Pokemon for the day, so. Yeah, well, it's funny. Oh yeah, I was saying it's kind of funny because the shinies I've gotten lately, like, have been kind of on the low. So I had a lot of people show up at the beginning of the stream, and then it kind of died down. So only a couple people were there for the actual reaction. The Diglets. Well, I guess we're in different ones, but that's okay. There's other people here. So. You know, we're gonna go up, and we're gonna just enter randomly. That's what we're gonna do, because I know a room, and I've already got my secret base set up. So, I should probably end this stream and start another one too. That way, it's not too big. So let me. I think I'm gonna end this stream, and then we'll start another one, because I don't personally like doing a longer stream with. And that way I can take a break too. Because I want to be below Hearththumb. Because then I can switch to my underground layout, which is right here. Well, like, I can modify my underground a little bit. So let me end this.